Hey guys, this is Glockmeister26 coming back to you talking about that gutted paracord, making a bracelet out of half gutted paracord and half full strand paracord. The difference between the styles of bracelets is that the one with the gutted paracord is going to be a little thinner and the weave is going to be a little tighter. As I've said before, I prefer that because it makes the bracelet look a little neater. So I'll give you an example of what I do when I'm preparing two different colors of paracord to braid into a bracelet. It's very important to get a nice smooth burn on the paracord when you join them so that it doesn't irritate the wrist when you put them on. So let's say I'm going to make a bracelet with purple and yellow. The first thing I'm going to do is decide which one is going to go on the outer side of the bracelet. That's the one you're going to want to gut. So for this one, I say I'm going to gut the yellow one. So I take out all the white strands. For those of you who haven't seen the inside of a paracord bracelet, it can have anywhere from 5 to 8 strands. They're pretty strong, and if you take out a long section of this, you might want to save it because these do come in handy for wrapping packages, just for whatever. Very strong on their own. Okay, so we set that aside, and what we're left with is this very thin gutted paracord. Very easy to work with. The next thing you want to do is get your other strand. Now, it's preferable to let a little bit of this white inner strands kind of be out a little bit, because that's going to be kind of your glue when you melt it, when you're putting these two together. Normally what I do is I'll take the lighter and I'll heat up the paracord with the strands first and get that to melt. I've seen 100 videos of this being done on YouTube, and they never explain that it has to be really smooth or else it's going to be irritating the person's wrist that's wearing it. So as you see, I do the little transition there, give it a couple of seconds, take my pliers and apply some pressure and hold it there until it kind of gets, solid. Once you've done that, you're left with something like this, and it's kind of a mess. And when I've seen the people on YouTube making the bracelets, they'll just go straight into making the bracelet. Well, I know you can't tell from watching this video, but it's pretty rough. They're actually kind of sharp from here, from the edges. And for the person making the bracelet, it's no big deal. But for the person wearing it, this stuff is going to be really irritating over time. So once I've done this, what I do to kind of modify, make it a little better, is I cut these rough edges off with some sharp scissors. I do it to both sides. And you really don't want to get a lot of the actual cord on the sides. You just want to get that hard piece that you just burned. So you kind of want to get it straight as possible. Then what I do is I get the lighter one more time and I melt them without burning them. I just get the bottom part of that blue flame and kind of just melt to smooth out the edge without burning them again. Because once you burn them again with the yellow part of the flame, it gets a little black and rough. Then you want to clamp them down again. And once you've done this, you're left with a very smooth sides and a smaller piece right here. So let me get one for an example. So once you've done that, you're going to get your buckle, thread, whatever color you're going to be making in there. I normally use double, but for this example I'm only going to use single. And I'll show you what it looks like in the back. Normally this is going to be the first little link on the back. There's the back of the bracelet, and you're going to want this about right here. That's usually where I put it, right in the middle. I don't like to do it too much to the side because sometimes you can actually see it. Most people do it that way so that this piece doesn't irritate, but once you make the bracelet, this part will be sticking out somewhere. and will be rubbing against your skin. So since I've already smoothed it out and it's nice and smooth and it's not going to irritate, I put it right in the middle. And my gutted strand will always go on the outside, and the one that has not been gutted will go on the inside. So let me turn it around because that's just how I prefer to do it. And you begin your paracord weave. Now this is a very basic weave, and you can get it from hundreds of sites on YouTube. And that's actually how I learned how to do it. So once you've done it a couple of times, you get the hang of it. So I place it where I want it, nice and tight. Check the back. Actually, this is not bad. This will do, because my paracord link right here where I joined them is very smooth. I'm not really worried about it irritating the skin or its location. So this will do fine. And of course, you would continue your bracelet. And as you can see, because it's gutted, you can pull it in nice and tight, and you won't even see the bottom paracord because it's nice and tight. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks.